Welcome back, Helldivers, to a brand new update video. Now today we have another big patch that has actually gone live today on the famous Tuesday. It's been a long time since we've said that, but I didn't actually expect a patch to drop, but I guess since the whole Sony thing and everything has started to end off and whatever, Helldivers thought they'd drop us a new patch. So let's read through it today. If you guys do enjoy it and you get all the news you need to know, make sure to drop a like if you enjoy and subscribe. It really does mean a lot to me, and thank you guys for all the support since we hit over 250,000 subscribers. Let's keep that going. Anyway, so Baskinator has just posted on the Discord saying support incoming. We have issued a patch for players that includes fixes to the in-game social menu, the DOT, and crashes and more. So you can see patch notes updates for full notes. Happy hell diving at everyone. So yeah, let's just dive straight into them. So the first one, it's patch version 01.00.32, and the overview for this patch is we have made some improvements to the following areas: some weapon and enemy balancing, crash fixes, social menu issues, DOT damage fix, misaligned scope fix, general fixes and improvements. So let's get on with the balancing. So primary, secondary and support weapons, the R9 Eruptor increased explosive damage by 40, and they removed the shrapnel from the explosion. This is to avoid cases in which players would randomly one-shot themselves or their teammate in a huge radius around the explosion. So glad, so excited to try this out. I'm literally going to try this out and smash out some gameplay today because it's my favorite weapon. You guys have known that from the videos, and it was really winding me up when I was just literally one-shot myself or just exploding myself from time to time. Enemies, they increased the Shrieker sight and hearing range slightly, and they increased the gunship hearing range slightly. Okay, interesting. And then next up, we have some gameplay fixes. Well, just some fixes with some gameplay stuff. So we have fixed issues with the way damage over time effects were being applied. This should fix issues where only the network session owner could apply them, and other cases where they would be applied inconsistently. Firing the Punisher plasma while wearing a shield backpack no longer damages the Helldiver. People have asked for that for a while. Fixed issues with some weapon scopes not being aligned in first person view. The sound when stimming no longer plays while being interrupted. Major orders with the kill task now tracks score correctly. Previously, it counted the entire squad's kills for each player, meaning it would multiply the score by the number of people on the mission. This is now amended. Helldivers can no longer land on tall rocks in the Horde defense missions. Helldivers can no longer land on top of bug pillars in deactivate terminated control system missions, and fix for the reinforced stratagem not being present if a Helldiver leaves the session before readying up and hot joining the active session. Now we just have some other crashes. Wait, is this? I swear this one was already in the patch notes. Fixed a crash that would occur when all players were dead on the deactivate terminated control system mission. Fixed a crash that could occur on game shutdown. Fixed a crash that could occur when leaving the mission and rejoining. Fixed a crash that could occur at the end of the cutscenes. Fixed a crash that could occur when diving into missions. Fixed a tutorial crash that could occur on PC when alt-tabbing. Fixed a rare crash that could occur when using beam weapons. Fixed a rare crash that could occur for players on startup using VPN. Fixed a soft lock that could occur if a player would open text chat while having the stratagem menu open, and other general crash fixes. Now, the last of the update is we have social menu fixes. So, first up, we have PC players adding friends through friend codes no longer show up as unknown. Fixed overlapping footers inside menus. Steam friends should now be visible in social menu, although friends list is not set to public in Steam privacy settings. Recent players list will now include hot joining players. Players are now able to unblock players that weren't in their friends list beforehand. Fixed issue with empty friend names in social menu. Lobby privacy mode text updates immediately when changed. Player names longer than 26 characters should now update properly in the social menu, and fixed issue where non-host players could kick others, including the host. Wow, I didn't even know that, without people knowing. And then other, they say total purchase counter on the right side of the robotics workshop section that no longer displays 7 out of 8 despite all stratagems being purchased. And resolve some edge cases related to the Apple ID related errors on Steam. Oh, Apple ID related errors on login. I was thinking Apple ID. I knew I was reading something and I was just tired there. And then finally, guys, to end off the new patch, we have the known issues, which these are ones that were either introduced by this patch or are being worked on, or from previous version have not yet been fixed. So players may not have the option to send, accept, or decline friend requests. Blocked players are not added to the blocked players list and are not prevented from joining games. Reinforcement may not be available for some players who join a game in progress. Helldiver may be unable to stand up from crouching when surrounded by enemies. Game may crash if the player changes the text language while on mission. Players may experience delays in medals, super credit payouts. Enemies that bleed out do not progress personal orders and eradicate missions. Arc weapons sometimes behave inconsistently and sometimes misfire. Spears targeting is inconsistent and making it hard to lock onto larger enemies. The stratagem beam might attach itself to an enemy but deploy itself to its original location. Explosions do not break your limbs except from when you fly into a rock. Area around the automaton detector tower makes blue stratagems such as the hell bomb bounce and be repelled when you're trying to cool them down closer to the tower. Planet liberation reaches 100% at the end of every defend mission, and some weapons in the tutorial will have missing parts presenting as question marks in some cases. So yeah, guys, that is absolutely everything with the new patch. If I'm correct, Twinbeard actually put out an announcement as well today, which was I will cover in the video later today, but pretty much Twinbeard was just sort of saying that the Discord is approaching 1 million members, which is absolutely crazy, I think he was just probably just giving a thanks for everything going on in the Discord. They did say that there's been some information that they're going to be getting soon on the account linking, most particularly the anything related to the players outside the PSN regions. So there's ongoing discussions. I will be making a video later on in the day which you guys can have the full info, just because sometimes it just gives you need to give a little bit of time for Arrowhead to fully put out a big post. But apart from that, guys, thank you very much for watching today's video. Please consider dropping a like and subscribing. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the video later today.